you ready to start talking, you can. It's not. That's just the intro part. Same thing we do every week.
Dreamers, come on in. It's the Caravan of Dreams to redo. Y'all know how we do it. It's Monday, it's 8 something. Y'all come on in, let's get started. It's Monday after election Fort Worth, and we're here. Come on in, talk to us for a little bit. Come on in.
Ooh.
All right. Y'all come on in, be sure to like and share, tell somebody that the Caravan of Dreams is on. All right.
That sound wasn't right. Sound like we was in a box or something. I mean, we're good now.
You restarted?
Restarted?
Okay. All right, dreamers, come on in. It's Caravan of Dreams to redo. Y'all know how we do it. It's Monday, it's 8 something. Come on in and talk to us for a little while. Let's see how it's going out there after election week in Fort Worth, Texas. Y'all know how we do it. Come on in. All right. Dreamers, come on in. Hello, how y'all doing today? Come on in. It's the Caravan of Dreams to redo. It's Monday, it's 8 something. Let's get it started. All right. Dreamers, come on in. It's the Caravan of Dreams to redo. It's Monday, 8 something. Y'all come on in. Hello, come on in. Hello, y'all, how y'all doing? Come on in. It's the Caravan of Dreams to redo. We're gonna kick it off on this Monday after election, Fort Worth, Texas. Let's talk about it. What happened? Who won? Who did not win? What are your thoughts on it? Hey y'all, hey, come on in. Let us know that you can hear us okay. Somebody give me a thumbs up. All right. It's Caravan of Dreams to redo. Be sure and like and share. Tell somebody that the Caravan of Dreams is on. All right. And y'all, hey, when you come in, let us know you're here. Say hello so we'll know that you can hear us okay.
Shoot, I ain't hearing nothing right now.
All right. It's the Caravan of Dreams, a redo. Y'all be sure and come in, like and share. Okay, Messia, thank you so much.
Ooh.
Whoa, did I say that wrong?
Yep.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'll tell you, Misha.
Misha, thank you, Misha. All right, Christian, thank you. Gosh, I'm just like, why am I saying that? Why do I say it like that? Because I see where it's, like a lot of people that the end of their name is spelled that way, but this is my apologies. My apologies. All right. Y'all come on in. Be sure and like and share. Tell somebody that the Caravan of Dreams is on. It's Monday. We're in Fort Worth, Texas. It's Monday after the election day. And yeah, let's talk about it. We invited we did not invite the people that were part of the election, but
Hey.
y'all come on in. Hey, Vanessa. Hello. Come on in. So I hope everybody did get out and vote. Hopefully you were part of, what was that, Southwest Fort Worth? We saw that you did get out. You know what? I heard that they had some good numbers as far as voting. So, what could have been done differently? I don't know. But for those people who did get out and vote, we appreciate you. Because Southwest Fort Worth, let's see, who was that they elected? What's his name?
Who, Jared Williams?
Jared Williams. Yes. Y'all did your thing.
Dr.
Jared Williams.
Yeah, we're gonna get that in there.
My apologies. Yes. So Southwest Fort Worth, y'all got out and did your thing. Chris Nettles pulled off on the what district is that? 6?
8.
8. I'm sorry, because Dr. Jared Williams is District 8.
7.
No, 6. Huh? I'm so lost.
7.
Okay.
6 is stop 6.
6 is stop 6. That makes sense.
Stop 6.
Which would have been who?
Wait a minute. Is it 6 or 5? I think it's 6. Wait a minute. 6 is stop 6. 7 is Southwest side.
Okay. 7 is Dr. Jared Williams.
And then 8 is
Chris Nettles now. Okay.
I could be wrong on that one too. It could be 5.
Okay.
It could be 5 to stop 6.
So where is Gina Bivens?
I think that's 5. I said 6 to
that's
stop
us
6. But
over
it might
here.
be 5 because I think it's 5, 7, and 8.
Okay.
Is what we got.
All right. Okay. So I'm going to say this to Kelly Allen Gray. I know things did not turn out, like you wanted or whatever, but I think you were there for many years. How many years did Kelly do?
I believe she was there about 9, I think.
For 9 years. You did your thing for the people, and shout out to you. I will say that, just FYI, so Saturday in my district, which is, I think it's, you said we're 5?
5.
In District 5, I waited till Saturday to go vote. After, by the way, many calls and texts, like over and over, I got a call all day for telling me to go vote. So I said, well, maybe they're watching me or tracking me or something. I don't know. But I went to go vote. When I pull up to the election location in my area, then there was the people that were standing outside, giving the flyers, trying to tell you, hey, go vote for this person, and so Kelly, one of your people, happened to be in our area here. He was in front of our polling place. I wasn't sure why, but I didn't realize it until when he gave it to me and I'm walking in. It was like, this is for Kelly and this is not her area. So I was confused. Maybe, I don't know, he was spinning his wheels because he was over here and not where he should have been. So, that was special. However, because Gina Bivens had already won this area, I think by a landslide. So
yeah, she ain't really had a big challenger over these past few. I don't know, she's had one ever since I've been following. That's really just given her a challenge.
Oh, okay.
Stop 6. There have been times when Stop 6 has not been so happy with her, but she has the affluent side kind of locked up. Right.
So she essentially runs unopposed.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
We have some that come out, but they're gonna have to come on and get some of this affluent side over here, because that's where, unfortunately, let's just be real about it. That's where the voters are.
Yeah.
That's where people over in the affluent side, they vote.
Yeah, and here's the thing, because in our area, when we went to vote, we only had to go and vote for the mayor. So I'm gonna say that it was probably a pretty good turnout, because we now have Mayor Maddie Parker. And, if what Johnny says, the affluent people, okay, I'm just saying, I don't know. That's kind of what it looks like. But I don't know the numbers, so I would just say that my understanding was about over a 4,000 vote lead or something like that for her.
It's usually around that. She usually lead by some thousands as far as votes go. Twin ran this time around Antonio.
Well, no, I'm saying about as far as the mayoral race.
Oh, the mayoral race?
I think I saw it was about a 4,000 point lead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. They came out and, they voted for Maddie.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised about that one.
Yeah. Seems to me that people we're saying, hey, we're good with how it's been, and so let's keep it that way for the most part, because you didn't want that change. I saw where Deborah people were calling her the B word in her face and that kind of thing. It's like, okay, who are you? Like, what's that about?
I think, just my opinion, no, I don't know. I'm not a professional political analyst or nothing like that. But I felt like that was kind of the victim role on that one. When you talk about her being called with, names and stuff like that. I think that, I kept seeing the advertisement saying, I can't believe this happened. I just remember seeing a lot when I was scrolling through my social media. It's like, I can't believe this happened to me. These people are doing this and that.
Right.
And I think we needed to hear more about what her plan was for Fort Worth, rather than, hey, these people are attacking me.
Right.
I think Maddie kind of stuck with that.
Yeah.
As far as her plans, for Fort Worth.
Right.
And I think that the first black mayor, that sounds good to black people, but the first millennial mayor sounds more universal. And that was kind of what Maddie was running on, was the first millennial mayor.
Right.
So that's just my opinion. I got one. Everybody has theirs. That's just mine. I think that I would want to hear more about Deborah's plan.
Right.
Her plan. I know that she used to be a manager at AT&T, which means she can manage. I
didn't know that. I did not know that until I read it.
Yeah, she used to be a manager at AT&T. Now, some people took shots at that. Saying that she was a manager of customer service, and this ain't customer service. This is a city.
Okay.
So I would have liked to have heard more as far as how she would manage the city.
Right.
But tis what it is.
What can we do? What can we say? Like, essentially, we're here now, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and we're going to have to just work under that umbrella right now.
Yeah.
Good part about it, man, we picked up some seats picked up one extra seat. So we got 3 seats. We, as in, like I said, melanated folks, people that kind of look like me.
Right.
Picked up some extra seats.
Yeah.
So I think that's nice. You still got the wall. Maddie. I think she's the first person to come out just straight up in a while. First person to just come out just straight Republican. No, there's nothing about nonpartisan. She's bam Republican.
Right. Because Abbott endorsed her. Like he immediately tweeted, congratulations to Maddie Parker. Blah whatever. So. Yeah, so I guess her having the governor's endorsement, didn't hurt anything, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So that brought the Republicans out.
Yeah.
All she had to do was just turn a few black folks, when she did.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know some people that was at the election party.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I know some people personally. I don't pass judgment. I always say, I don't do the political gangbang thing.
Right.
Either you're for us or against this type of situation.
Right.
Man, I'm for the community.
Yeah.
There's no real name attached to that.
Right.
As long as the community thrives.
Right. I mean, at the end of the day, this is the way I see it. I believe that, as far as our local government is concerned, when you talk about the mayor and I don't, first of all, it is governed pretty much what they call it, the Fort Worth way. So what can we do as I think we have more influence on our local government than we have with our federal, right? I mean, at the end of the day, if we want to see some change in Fort Worth, it's easier to do that, to see that, to make that happen, than to get laws passed and different things as far as the federal government. So, I mean, because this is where we live. This is our day to day. And so this is,
I think change can be affected quicker.
Yeah.
By going through our local government. Change can be affected much quicker if we made decisions on our local government and got involved in the community.
Yes.
And financially and physically by getting out, here in these streets.
Right.
I always shout out Brotherhood and Black Empowerment Movement.
Okay.
They do security and things like that.
Okay.
I think we need some more people to join that movement. We had something happen in Stop 6 over the weekend. Some people got shot, had some deaths. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
So
during a rally or something?
No, it's not. It wasn't during a rally. Well, Stop 6 Day was. What was that? I think that was yesterday. Was Stop 6 Day. Oh, okay. So that's where Stop 6 kind of come out, and that's Stop 6 is Blood Central. So
okay. So Mom V said Democrats voted for her as well to keep a person of color out of that office. Wow. Yeah.
Hey.
No surprise though.
I saw somebody said that the Democrats have this ceiling on this wall, kind of cliquish, and I think it's true. I think it's true that our Democrats mostly consist of some of our elders.
Right.
I think they're not so quick to hand the reins over. To the youngsters.
Yeah.
I think that is, I think we just got to find some kind of compromise, some kind of way to meet in the middle.
Right.
I think our youngsters need to do what they can to prove to our elders that they can handle it.
Yeah.
I always apologize to the youngsters because we kind of left them out there a little bit. We left politics alone from the late 90s to the early 2000s. So there's a reason why Democrats don't necessarily want to hand it over.
Oh yeah.
And it's not the youngsters' fault. While we were out doing our thing, they were in elementary school.
Hello.
So, but they just kind of use that as having trust issues.
Right.
I think it's more having trust issues than we just ain't gonna give it to y'all.
Oh yeah, Michael Sherman, thank you for joining us.
Dog style right there.
Yeah.
That's DJ Dog style.
Mom V said the good old boy mentality. Yeah.
There's a good old boy mentality. Yeah. Unfortunately, there's a good old boy mentality on both sides. The Fort Worth way is more of the white way. You talk about that Democratic Party. Those Democrats are black Democrats. There's another one. So it's two cliques that you're trying to break up.
Right.
At the same time.
Right. So at the end of the day, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure that that vote probably went down color lines.
Because I feel like in order for anybody to win anything, because we only have 13%.
I think it's a little more than that now.
Oh, we bigger now?
I think 13% is the national one.
Oh, okay. As far as the African American, so even whatever the percentage is for here, in Fort Worth, I'm gonna say that we've got to also try to get the Hispanic vote. Mm-hmm. Like, I think that's gonna be big. So, if you intend to run for an office, it can't just be, the African American community. You got to also go for the Hispanics.
Now, some people contend. Shout out my boy Ro Brumfield. He contends that we are a majority.
Who? Huh?
And
really?
Yeah. He says that if we all voted one way, that we can push a narrative.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I don't believe it, but I respect it because Ro Brumfield now. It's not like he don't be out here.
Okay.
And it's not like he's not knowledgeable. He started a lot of grassroots organizations in Fort Worth.
Right. I know some things. I know he does the handgun thing or something, right?
The handgun thing. He's associated with the Brotherhood along with Angelico.
I would like for him to come in and give us those numbers because I definitely did not think that. Mom V said we need to unify our sleepy and lazy communities and mobilize. Yeah.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. I think the communities. I contend that if the same people who came out and vote, got involved, after the vote, we'd probably be in a lot better shape.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, here's the thing. Everybody needs to care about that. There's some people I know, what I'm saying? We all get caught up in when it comes to voting and your time and what I'm saying? You got to really take the time to just get over there. I will say, for me, myself, I waited and, because you always want to do, really, I always suggest early vote, right? Go early vote, get it done because you can walk in anywhere and vote and be done. But, Freya, how you doing? Mom V said, I said that if a lot more blacks had voted, we could have changed some things. And okay, so I think, like I said, I believe that we get caught up, in the time that it takes, like you just don't want to take the time to do it. Or if it's raining, just anything will keep you from going, Yeah. And then
if you in your car, it's just different.
Gosh.
Yeah, it's just different stuff.
So if you don't just get over there to the poll where it's convenient and vote, then you're probably not going to do it. And so, whereas the other people will. You know what I'm saying? And so we just get caught up on it. So I'm going to say this. Shout out to Chris Nettles because this time we saw, a lot more work put in for him. You know what I'm saying? He did his thing as far as getting out and, pushing his narrative, whatever it is. He was like, I'm going to let y'all know this is what I'm going to be fighting for and that kind of thing. And it worked for him.
I think outside of the narrative, outside of the agendas, his voice was just heard.
Yeah.
I always say that you win elections in between the elections. Between the elections,
right, true.
He was at the forefront of these marches. He was out there in 2020.
Yeah,
with the megaphone. You know what I'm saying? So that was one thing that he did different in his campaign. He campaigned the whole 2 years.
Okay, so he had a different strategy this time.
Yeah.
Right, it's a sacrifice that needs to be made of time and effort for sure.
And I think Chris as a leader, he made that sacrifice of time and effort. He put that time and effort in.
Yeah.
And he did what he had to do.
Yeah.
Once again, I say, I went over there to the southwest end of District 8.
Yeah, still saw his stuff.
Yeah. A lot of Chris Nettles signs over there. Mm-hmm. So he infiltrated that southwest side.
Yeah.
I think the southwest side with our migration, black folks' migration to the southwest side as a whole, even when you talk about District 7 with Jared Williams over there, the people spoke over there. I thought Jungles had a nice hold on that whole southwest region. But now with that, we got a hold on the entire southwest region over there. So
I know that's what's up.
Not only did we migrate over there, but we saw that we needed change, and we made that change happen. So shout out to us, over there on the southwest
I know
side.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, y'all did that. Y'all got out and showed what that y'all were going to support, and that's what's up. Like for real.
Now you got to show the support because it's going to be a lot of stuff over there. They ain't going to just hand it over.
Right, for sure.
Just hand it over. We're going to have to police ourselves over there. We're going to have to watch out for some tactics over in that situation.
Right,
because these guys, the guys that are in, vowed not to take any money from the police. So they're doing it, without the police. And I'm not saying that they hate the police or anything like that.
Right.
But people like to twist that narrative.
Yeah.
People like to twist it and say, oh, they don't like police.
Right.
So for that matter, you never know.
Right.
It might be a little bit later when it's
for
time
to
get
up.
dispatched.
Yeah. Because I heard that was something that they were doing in Dallas. That, because of them having said something about
defunding the police.
Yes. And then that they were very slow to show up. That they weren't doing things very quickly as far as the police. Tonetta Green Scott, how you doing? Love that the both of you are all dedication and love. Hello, it's so good to see you. Thank you for joining us.
It's about us. It's about y'all. It's about us. It's about all of us.
Yes.
But yeah, I can see that happening. I can't. I don't think they just gonna hand it over to us. I think they say, you know what, okay, y'all got it, so we're gonna see what y'all do on your own over there.
Right.
So we're gonna have to really band together. I remember when I was growing up over on the south side, there were uncles that you could call that were within walking distance of a lot of our problem areas. Right. We're going to have some of that over there on the southwest side. Yeah. So some of our black men going to have to step up.
Yes.
And I'm not saying that you're going to, have a second job, but each of us can take a day or something.
Right.
Have a day where you're going to have to answer your phone.
Right.
Because we're going to have to respond quicker. I'll shout out to Smash the Topic as far as the media and stuff like that. We're gonna need some of that on the security front. Yeah. And police ourselves. I really believe they're gonna leave us to police ourselves. And we're gonna have to do that successfully. Or they're gonna come back in, on some Republican type stuff saying, okay, y'all couldn't handle it. We're gonna come back in, we're gonna put Junkers back in place.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
We're gonna have to really come out and support Jared and Chris as a people.
That is gonna be real important. Like, let's prove that we can do the stuff that, that they kind of promised that they were gonna try to get done. So we need to make it happen. And even let me encourage Deborah Peoples, if it didn't happen this year, but stay in the street, keep your voice heard, like during this interim. What is it, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, what is it? So in 2 years, then you can always, hey, I was in the street, I was doing this, I was working, let them see your name, and that you mean that you are about this city.
The crazy part about that is she been working the whole time. Like, she's always, even before, Chris and Jared and all that, she's always been a community person. Right. I know she was on some boards and stuff for the in the hospital district over there, and she's been the Democratic chair, stuff like that. She's maybe she needs to go more grassroots. But she did. She was out. I don't know that she was out there with a megaphone like Chris Nettles was. But, she was out. She made herself seen. But, like, what did she say? She got 2 years?
2 years to regroup and plan. Well, in the interim, we still need to hear, make her voice heard. Like, we still need to see her in the community more than before even.
That's crazy, because she in the community.
Yeah.
She's in the community. Maybe not as far in the streets, like I said, as Chris. Right. But she out there, been out there the whole time.
Yeah. I think, as far as, people knew her name or whatever. But like Johnny said, there was a lot of kind of, they did this, they did that. Instead, let's see what you're fighting for. What is that you believe, that needs to happen, and that kind of thing.
I would have loved to see more of that.
Let's get more platform. Because you never know. Because, like, look at Chris. Chris went for the Top Gun at first. He was like, I'm gonna start here, okay? And he ran for mayor first, and then last year he ran for what?
Against Kelly.
Okay. Last year? Last 2 years. Last time. And then this time he made it happen. So Hey.
He put together a campaign for real. I'm talking about phone banks. I'm talking about walking the streets. Yeah. Knocking on doors. He made himself known at the ground level. Right. And I'm just going to be honest about the whole situation. He got some of that white vote too. Yeah. He ain't just go black. Right. Because a lot of some of the people in his camp, it got a little salty. Got a little bit, a little bit of salt. We had our pepper. Yes, he's black at the end of the day. But he implemented, some of the other side and got some of those other votes. Let's just be
Yes.
real about it. That's
Yes.
what it's going to take.
Yes.
You're going to have to dip into the browns. You're going to have to dip into the white.
Yeah, you got to. You got to.
He did that, and he's a new councilman.
That's it. Vanessa said, congratulations to Chris Nettles. Yes, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, I believe if you're going to run for office, you're going to have to dip in all the pools. Like, you can't just go one route. Because you never know how many people are just going to actually, people would tell you in your face, oh, I'm supporting you. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm supporting you. And you got like all these thousands of people that might have said that. And then they pull your numbers and you got 100 people. I mean, I'm just saying, that's no different from, let's say, just, as regular, people like we are, between Johnny and I, we, probably got, 10, 11, 12,000 people that say, hey, y'all, go. But then when we go to, our event, when we have our event, it's only like 5. So,
2%, about 2%.
Yeah, about 2%.
Of the people that,
so
yeah. So to get that physical following, it's rough.
Yes.
Out there.
Oh my.
It's rough. If you ain't throwing a hella party.
Woohoo, okay. With some food and all that.
Yeah, all of that.
Yes.
I got a real party on my side, man. Miss Honey is on, Dog Style is on, D-Lo
all
Degrees.
right.
Thank you for watching. Y'all make sure and share this thing out,
yes,
man.
please.
Especially if y'all sitting in Fort Worth, man. We're sitting here, we're talking about Fort Worth, so let's discuss.
Yes.
Fort
The
Worth.
black churches should voice some concern and join the revolution to change and grab some young voices as well as fed up whites. You know what? So I don't know if, this still happens now because, of course, we're in the pandemic and I don't know what churches are actually, having church. But back in the day, then, every now and then you would see these, the candidates show up at different churches, that they thought could support them or would or whatever. And I don't even know if that happens anymore because I know at the end of the day, the people in the church try to say, oh, we not about that government stuff, whatever. But, in
the beginning, well, it's supposed to be the separation of church and state.
Right.
But at the same time,
right.
As far as blacks went, and politics,
right? That's where
that was our media.
Yes, that is where you
went. From the pastor
exactly.
Say, hey, y'all go vote for so and so. But the power, the church's power in the community has dwindled down.
For sure.
You don't have to go through the church no more.
Right. But don't you think this pandemic has something to do with the people nobody's in church? At the end of the day, you had to go to wherever the pastor was holding church out of his house, and be like, look, can I talk to your people online?
You could go on. It's on live. The pastor can say on live. They can still lead their flock on live.
Right.
There's still hope. Chris Nettles is a pastor.
Yeah.
And, he was able to get into that position. I'm pretty sure he's going to lead his church as well as he leads the district. So, there is hope.
Yeah.
He's a young pastor.
Right.
We're going to need some of our older pastors, to come in behind him. Shout out to, who's that, Reverend Daniels. I think he was a Kelly Allen Gray advocate.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And he congratulated Chris Nettles.
Okay.
I think people like him will be willing to work with Chris Nettles.
Yeah. At the end of the day, these are people that won. You know what I'm saying? So we got to really support.
And I said myself, it's like, for me, I do community work. I don't do Kelly Allen Gray work. I don't do Chris Nettles work. I do community work.
Right.
If it's involved with that person, then it's involved with that person. But at the end of the day, I work for the community.
Right. Exactly.
It's the politicians that got to take sides.
Yeah. Right.
But we as people, we have to be for the community regardless of who's in place.
Right, for sure. And you know what? And here's the thing. I think that, people look for you to choose a side. They want you to do that. You know what I'm saying? Well, who you for? Because they want whatever you say to be, let everybody know that that's who you for. But I think with that, if you are somebody who works in the community or, have a voice that people are kind of like trying to see, okay, what he got to say about it, you probably shouldn't even say who, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, whoever wins, then you know what? We still going to work in the community for you.
My thing about it this time around, just like the last time around, I learned my lessons from the last time around. I was like, you know what? I ain't taking sides. I'm just going to tell people to make an educated vote. Educate yourselves on who you're voting for.
Yes.
Take a look at Kelly. Take a look at Chris, and make your decision from there.
Yeah.
People made their decision.
Right.
Hey, I can't argue with that.
Right.
I know both of them personally.
Right.
But I pride myself on being a man of integrity, so I never talk strategies with Chris.
Right.
I never talk strategies with Kelly.
Right.
I'm good friends with Kelly. I probably better friends or a longer tenured friend with Kelly. But we never, even when I come out and do events for her, we never talk strategy.
Right.
You know, the most we talked about was, you know, I'd be like, hey, how you feeling about it?
Yeah.
Same thing with Chris. When I talked to him, how you feeling about it, man?
Yeah.
And, you know, he was like, this time he was confident. He was like, man, I feel pretty good about this one.
Yeah.
So that's about as far as it goes.
Right.
You know, as far as those two. Hands off on that. Educate yourselves. Vote for yourselves. Just get out. My thing was just get out there and vote.
For sure.
So that was me. I really didn't say anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
One way or the other. And I know people noticed that.
Yeah.
But that's the biggest reason, because I just wanted to stay out of it and let people decide for themselves what they wanted to do. There's a lot of people that wanted to put me on one side or the other.
Yeah.
A lot of people wanted to put me in Kelly's camp.
Yeah.
That's my friend. Yeah, that's my buddy. But I do feel like District 8 was going to be in a good position regardless of who was going to be in place. Because at the end of the day, it's about the people. It's not about the person that's in that seat.
Right.
It's about the people. If we get out and we take care of our own community, it don't matter who's in that seat.
That's it. So regardless of, I mean, at the end of the day, this is our community. It is our city. It's Fort Worth. Did we gain 2 seats or just one? We gained 1 seat.
Yeah, 1 seat.
At the end of the day, when you say
far as
African
that's pretty big as far as the power structure. I like that. I like that. We do have the wall. We do have something that could be the wall with Maddie Parker. But we don't know. Let's not. People. I wanted to jump on that whole boat, that whole Betsy Price 2.0 situation. But she's a millennial. Yeah. And to be honest with you, the millennials is what's making the power change in Fort Worth. Right. The millennials are jumping on board. Yeah. As far as protests go, you know, shout out to Tree Stone, stuff like that. Right. We didn't have that many millennials. We didn't have that many white people. I'm just gonna be honest. We didn't have that many white people on our squad. Right. Tree's coming out and she got a lot of them on her squad. Okay. You know, Nettles got a lot of them on her squad. So we can't just call what Maddie, you know, what she's gonna do. I don't know her well enough to say that. Right. You know? So let's sit back and let's see. You know what's gonna happen. She is a millennial. These millennials have a different mentality. Yeah, that's not true. The Fort Worth way. So let's just see. Let's see. That's
true. And I mean, at the end of the day, yes, she did sit under Betsy, but you know, hopefully she has her own mind on how, you know, you can sit under somebody and be like, you know what, I wouldn't have did that like that. And now, so we're going to see how she's going to, you know, take over or run the city or whatever the case may be. So
when you talk about backing politicians, it's about an agenda.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, for some people, it's black and white, Democratic, Republican. Right. But for the people that work in the community, it's like, who's going to push my agenda? Right. Who's going to help me? If I got an after-school program, if I have a nonprofit organization, which one of these guys are going to help my organization, you know, progress? Right. So when it comes down to that, I know some people that are helped by Maddie Parker being in place. Okay. I'm not saying she's going to help black people as a whole. I'm not saying that we're going to be liberated. This is the new Juneteenth. I ain't saying that. Yeah. But I do know some black people that are going to benefit from that situation. From her being there. Their programs are going to help us. Yeah. You know, so, hey, I'm hands off. I'm not, like I said, once again, I'm not finna politically gangbang on that situation. Right. I'm gonna take a wait and see attitude. Yeah. We gotta hold her feet to the fire. Right. We got 3 people that's gonna be at the table with her. Yeah. That's good. And I know that 2 of them are gonna hold their feet to the fire. Can't speak to Gina. I don't know. She's still getting good police association money or whatever. So, and they always say a paid voice is a silent voice. Yeah, and I think that's kind of. I think that, you know, that might have been what did the other people there. That might have been what did Kelly in. That might have been what did Jungle Scene. Right. Well, we just gonna see. Right.
What do y'all think about Calvin Martyr Black Coalition?
I don't even know who that is.
Well, we don't really know what to think about Calvin Martyr. Who is Calvin Martyr? Black Coalition.
Is that a group? Now I know about the Black Coalition as far as the Facebook group, but I don't know about his works. I don't know about a Calvin Martyr.
What did Calvin Martyr do?
I may have to.
We're gonna have to.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to research that. And
research that
next week.
Yeah, the Black Coalition. Is that 2 separate things? Is Calvin over the Black Coalition? What did the Black Coalition do?
Oh, he's out of Austin.
Oh, okay.
He's out of Austin. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know a whole lot about anything outside of DFW. I'm so engulfed.
He is the leader. Okay, Calvin Martyr is the leader. Okay.
I'm like, once again, I'm so engulfed in DFW right now that I really don't have a lot of time. I jump straight from DFW to America.
Right.
So as far as Austin goes,
Right.
I'm not well versed on that.
Right.
I'm gonna check it out. That's a new name for me. I don't like to be out of the know.
Yeah.
So I'll have something for you.
So yeah, Johnny he'll let you know what we think about Calvin Martyr. He will let you know what we think about Calvin Martyr next time. So, but here's my thing. As far as, let's just say the things that go on within our city, you were saying that, wasn't there several other, couple different killings and that type of thing, in the city? Yeah. Now, here's my thing. Have we started the thing where you can walk around with your gun just in your pocket? You ain't even got to have a license anymore.
I believe so, yes.
Now, how's that benefiting? Is anybody winning on that? Does anybody?
Yeah,
anybody out there?
The gun makers are winning.
Well, yeah, the gun makers are winning, but
I don't think that really affects gun violence.
Nothing
like
at
that.
all. Okay, so
because
you don't think
have
that?
To think about it. It's all if it was illegal, we would still carry them.
Right.
We still carrying guns. We still using them to kill people. The whole 9 yards.
Right.
The fact you can open carry, I don't know that's gonna create anything extra.
Right.
Because if you're gonna kill somebody, you're gonna kill somebody. It don't matter if it's a law against it. It's against the law to murder anyway.
Okay.
So to put that on it, I don't know.
Okay. Well, here's my thing. So open carry. So what we're saying is, I can openly have my gun sitting here on my seat next to me in the car. When the police pull me over, what does that do for me?
That ain't gonna do nothing. As a black person, that's gonna get you killed.
It will get you killed.
I think it allows people from other races.
The other races.
I think that allows them to intimidate. That allows them to intimidate.
So you can walk around with on your hip.
Walk around with on their hip, and they can say, "Hey, I'm protecting myself against you, black dude."
See, and that's my thing. Like, to me, that's who it benefits. It does not benefit black people to walk around with a gun. I don't care where.
I just don't. I mean, to me, it allows the closet racist to come out and be openly racist,
right?
And carry a gun with it and be like, "I'm racist with a gun."
See?
So
exactly.
Yeah, I guess from that front, that well, people talk about. I was talking about maybe from the black on black violence type of situation. We're gonna have that. It's gonna be that.
Right.
Period. Point.
Right.
Now, but yeah, as far as them,
yes,
it allows them to intimidate. It also allows the cops to just shoot. And it's like I saw a gun.
I saw a gun. And that's how I don't get it, because because even when they don't see a gun and you just move suddenly, already we have to tell our sons, if the cop pull you over, then have your hand at what they say at 12 and 2. And, now, you know what I'm saying?
But that is why we have to police ourselves.
Okay.
That's why we have. And I'm not saying that we're gonna make police stops and stuff like that, but we got to police ourselves.
Diva Lee said, just a shooting at Eastern Hills today, 16 years old.
16-year-old.
Oh, my God. Gun left at the scene?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
I was watching that before we got started.
Wow.
But that's crimes against us, against our own people.
But they would just walk around with a gun or whatever.
Say, man, these guns are accessible.
Jeez. Road rage is going to go to a whole new level. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even know how that could benefit us, period. Like, you're saying, hey, it's okay to, and like I said, it's okay to walk around with a gun. Even if you are walking around with it on your hip, you're walking down the street. Let's say you're downtown Fort Worth. And so the police are just going to leave you alone?
No. We live in a racist city. So, let me digress then, because we live in a racist city.
Okay.
It's not going to help us as far as that goes.
Right.
Because that's going to allow, let's just keep it real, the white dude's going to be able to intimidate. They're going to be able to walk around with their cowboy boots on.
Right.
And their guns showing, saying, hey, black dude, if I feel intimidated, I'm going to shoot you.
Exactly.
Police the same way. And basically with the police, it's like, okay, black dude, you got a gun. You make the wrong move.
See?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to shoot you.
They're not going to look at the cowboy. They're not going to look at the cowboy like that.
Exactly.
The same way.
They probably just do a nod or something and keep going.
So we got to be careful. We do have to be careful, because there's going to be a lot more of us carrying guns, Roe Brunfield, love him to death.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a lot of people out there. This dude be carrying a chopper. I'm talking about big gun about big as me.
Wow.
So I don't know. You might
carrying it well. Carrying it. Where's he going?
Shoot, he be at all the events.
Oh, events or whatever. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But I mean, he open carry. He don't play no games. It's like y'all can carry, I can too.
Yeah.
So that's how. But you might not want to play with that dude.
Right.
He's a pretty good shot.
Right. Vanessa say, help us, Lord. Okay. That's why I'm like, I just don't see any benefit to us as a people with that. Like, be it just community, within the African American community.
Man, look, let me tell you something.
Or
help us,
in the
Lord.
city.
The Lord is helping us. We got to help ourselves. So that means we got to carry too. We got to be a good shot too. I mean, let's just be real about it, man. You're gonna have to be, if you're gonna open carry, you got to be ready. That's one of Rose's
ready to do what?
To shoot that boy.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah,
to shoot. I mean, I remember back in the day. Go back to the late great Tupac Shakur. He had to shoot a couple of undercover cops down. And you got to be ready to defend yourself.
Wow. You
have to be ready to defend yourself. It'll come out on the body cam.
Yeah.
You got to be ready to do. If you're going to walk around with that gun, don't just walk around with the gun and say, I got a gun. You got to be ready to defend yourself. I'm not saying go around and shoot cops.
Right.
I'm not saying that at all.
Right.
But you have to defend. All I'm going to say is you have to defend yourself.
Right.
You're going to have to.
To me, it just like, in the case of it being a gun in your car, like, wasn't there someone, like, it was a military guy who he said, yes, I have a gun, like, I'm in the military.
It escalated from there.
And it just seemed like it just got worse. So to me, for them to say, y'all go ahead and carry a gun, it's cool. I'm saying open carry, that's fine. That just means more of that for us.
We
right?
We live in a racist country. It was built.
So essentially, they're saying, you know what, black people, y'all know what's going to happen if you carry a gun. Go on and carry it. So really, don't for us. It's really not for us. Wasn't for our benefit.
We have to have people in place in government to change those laws in our favor. We have to have people in place that hold the police accountable.
Right.
That's what we have to have in place. We have to get more involved in city government.
Yeah.
That's just the bottom line. We got to get on the chessboard and play their game.
Hey, well, we got 3 seats in the city council right now. Don't blow at nobody. Road rage begins. Wow. Yeah, for sure. Like, nowadays, you can't really do a whole lot as far as, when you on the road or...
I got out of that. As far as I used to go on. I used to do road rage type stuff.
Right.
But I got out of that.
Did you ever try to chase somebody down?
Yeah.
Oh,
I got stopped by the police and got some tickets one time messing with a white dude in Irving, Texas.
Wow.
And I wasn't gonna do nothing, but I just wanted him to know that.
Wow.
I can't even remember what it was about. He cut me off. Or something.
Oh my gosh.
But I just acted like I just got
right.
behind him, act like I was
right.
Man, I looked up, the laws was right behind me, pulled me smooth over, and told me, "Hey, there was a dude saying you was following him."
Wow.
Now,
so he called the police.
Yeah, and I was like, "Look, man." I was just going in the same way he was going. We don't know. So
right.
But regardless, I was riding dirty. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something out. My dumb ass.
Oh my gosh.
So I ended up with some tickets or whatever the case.
See, there you go, right there.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of that. It's
gonna
be a lot of that going on.
That's what I'm saying. I just don't
have
think
to
it's
be
fun.
intelligent about that. We have to strategize and be intelligent about how we move. That's just bottom line.
Right.
Don't just carry just to carry.
Right. Yeah. And that's my thing. People just doing it just because they can.
Yeah. But that blowing at people, all that stuff. Me. It take for you to get a little older. And
right.
Now, I don't care.
Now, I will say I will blow at somebody if they, you know what I'm saying? Or, yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you coming over, you ain't paying attention, I'm blowing at you.
That's
that kind of thing.
That's what the horn is for. Now.
Right. So, listen, this was something that I thought was very interesting. So, they said that the internet is buzzing right now because did you know that Ray J was the one who started the beef between Biggie and Tupac? Yeah. So this is what they're saying, that when Ray J was 15 years old, which I guess might have been about 20 years ago or so, I'm not really sure how old he is, but they said that he was, at Def Records, walking around, I guess, getting ready to, do something for himself or whatever, and he saw Faith sitting on Tupac's lap and told Biggie, and that's when the beef started.
I have to check that out. It's a lot of stuff that started that beef.
Yeah,
it's a lot of stuff, and then that was made. That's what made it escalate. They was already beefing at that time.
Really?
So it didn't start the East Coast West Coast beef at all. They was already beefing at that time that was just escalated it because Tupac used that like I'm smashing your girl.
Yeah.
And he put it in a song.
Right, because he did come up. It was some song that was created right after. Yeah.
Hit him up. Please believe I'll follow that too.
Yeah.
Just like most people.
Right. So then that's what. But so they're saying that Ray J was the one who started. You saying it escalated it? No, it did not start it.
It escalated it. You start talking about your girl. I smashed your wife.
Right.
That escalates it to another level.
Yeah.
But that was after the what was that? What was it? What, Soul Train Awards or whatever? That was after Snoop went over. They had the awards over in New York and they booed him and he was like, y'all don't have no love for the West, and he was like, F y'all, That was after all of that.
Right.
So no, the beef was brewing, already going. That just took it to that deadly level because you're talking about smashing somebody's wife.
Okay.
So to give that credit to Ray J, no, somebody in his camp or whatever that's cap, like y'all youngsters say, that's cap.
They capping.
Yeah, that's cap. That's just trying to get his name back in it.
Okay.
He live off of that stuff.
Right, for sure. But I mean, he already got don't he have the ear? What's the
It don't matter. He can always get more money.
I mean, yeah, for sure.
He ain't a billionaire yet.
For sure.
Kanye
Now,
West is up there. He might be trying to get to Kanye West level.
Right. I didn't know that that Snoop and Ray J were cousins. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, but anyway, I was like, really? That I had no idea that was the case. That Ray J was the one.
Sounds to me like Ray J just trying to get back in the news.
Wow. So because now, he said, I did do whatever. I did say that, but they said that the internet is the one putting it out, making it like, oh, Ray J, it was his fault. So that's what they're trying to say right now.
I guess.
Yeah. Felicia Parker, how you doing? I see you.
Kevin Smitty Smith, what's going on? There's some people who dropped in here. Lex, J Lex, what's going on with you?
All right. What's up, y'all?
Got Ramonda Carter over here. I got some people. I got a party on my side.
Come on now, come through. Anybody got anything to say?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
They love to watch.
All right. What's that rip say?
What, we working, y'all watching?
Yeah.
That stands true over here week after week.
Okay. Yes. So anyway, one thing, if that is the case, as far as, do you think that would have had the beef with them? Was that part of the death? Do we know? Because we don't even know who killed who right now. No. So that didn't have anything to do with them dying.
I don't know if it had anything to do with them dying. I think the machine known as the music industry is what killed them. The beef was in the street. So you got people representing for the West Side, people representing for the East Side. So when it hit the street, it was outside of the studio and stuff like that. You never know who's rooting for who. This music stuff is bigger than just a song. You can influence a whole city. Yeah. Because the thing was, when Biggie got killed, he was saying, "I'm going to Cali" or whatever. Right. It ain't like Tupac; he was already dead. So it ain't like Tupac was sitting in Cali waiting for him to come down.
True.
It's the followers of Tupac. It's the people who were ready to retaliate because of Tupac. Right. And I'm not saying that necessarily it was a regular person. It could have been the cops. There's a lot of rumors about what happened, who killed who. Yeah. But it's about pushing the narrative, and I think the music industry is at fault. Right. You know what? When you said that about pushing the narrative, even the whole death with Martin Luther King, they were saying that it wasn't even the man that they accused, that it was really the government that did that. They said that now this is the part that I don't know that, we know this to be true, but they said that the doctors, that Martin Luther King was still alive, and then when he got to the hospital, that the doctors were like, we're not finna revive him. Yeah, that's conspiracy theory. We'll just never, right. I mean, there's so much behind that, right? We'll never really know. I do feel like the government was behind it. Yeah. The government painted him out to be, same way they painted out Malcolm X, they painted him out to be something that he was not. Yeah. So, at the end of the day, the government can keep you alive. Yes, and they can also kill you. Right, and it's all done so underhandedly. Like they do it to where you never know. It could be, it's somebody within your camp they'll get them to. That's the systematic oppression. They just want you to know who's in control. Right. Who can control whether you live or die. Yeah. Don't buck the system. Yeah. Or we'll get you killed. Matter of fact, we'll get one of your own people to kill you. Right. For sure. That's just the systematic oppression part about it. It's like, don't come in here trying to change stuff up. Right. America, once again, I'm going to say, America's racist at the core. And if you try to break that racist system, then they're going to paint you out to be a terrorist, whatever the case. Right. What's your boy over there, Nation of Islam? Yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah, they done tried to mute him. He's not even on Facebook no more. Speaking of truth, man. That kind of government did. What's his name? Oh, my gosh. What's his name? Muhammad. What is
God.
Elijah? Is it name Elijah Muhammad? That's the first one.
That's the man he always give credit to.
Yeah.
Y'all, who is it? Nation. The nation gonna be mad at us.
Hey man,
because we can't think of y'all leader. What's his name?
I'm a Christian man. At the end, I have Christian values, and I'm gonna say.
I know, but oh my God, y'all, who was the man that was over the Million Man March? Farrakhan. Thank you. Thank you.
Slipped my. Hey man, we old over here.
Wow, it just like boom. I just like gone. But the fact that they muted him, that he cannot post anything on Facebook, Instagram. It's other people that have to minister Farrakhan. Exactly. Y'all, please, whoever, if the nation is listening, we are so sorry. We didn't mean to do. But the fact that they can control that.
Amen. But you know what? It's
because why did they say? They said he was what?
He made some anti, whatever that word is.
Yeah, anti-Semitism.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or whatever.
Okay.
They muted him. They muted him. But there's some young voices out there. Brother Ben X, just carrying that thing on. So shout out to some of the young people that's carrying that torch. And unlike the Democratic Party in Fort Worth,
Misha said, "No excuses. We're not old." Listen, anti-Semitic,
yes.
Semitic. Okay, yes. But I mean, the fact that they could put that on him and then have control over Facebook and Instagram and just be like, "Do not." He may not post.
Zuckerberg over there. All you gotta do is piss off Zuckerberg or some people that's close to Zuckerberg. Facebook and Instagram are owned by the same folks. Facebook bought Instagram, so
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, so you only have to piss off one person.
Right, you gotta piss off
one person. That's it.
And you're out of there.
But you know what? They've muted, just like they muted Trump, right? He can't post. Yeah. So that's crazy. That's crazy that they even put them two in the same category.
I don't think that's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying the fact that so here's my thing. The fact that they were muting Minister Farrakhan shows the kind of power he has. Like I believe that they saw if this man can have that type of reaction to get 1 million people, you know what I'm saying, in one place at a time.
Let me tell you something. What's Mark Zuckerberg?
Yeah.
Okay. Anti-Semitic remarks. That's remarks against Jews.
Right.
You can't do that in entertainment.
Period.
They own.
Because that's what Nick Cannon did, and they said you out.
Yeah.
Right.
He came back on his knees, said, "I'm sorry, my bad." Give
my
stuff back.
Right.
He gave him a little bit of stuff back. Just like don't.
This is how we gonna get you.
Yeah.
Wow.
I ain't gonna mess around with it because I need for this show to continue going.
Okay.
But you can't mess with them, man. They got the music. They got the minerals, jewelry.
What is that about? Why are we controlled like that? The Jews are a big deal in entertainment. Why? Because they got the money.
They got the money.
Now, how did they end up with? They came.
Well, we got we steady paying them back for the Holocaust, and that was horrible. That was horrible. But they winning.
So they're getting paid for the Holocaust.
Heck yeah.
How is that different from the?
Because they ain't black.
How is that different from slavery? Why aren't we getting paid for slavery?
Say, man, I want to continue this show. This show on.
I'm sorry, but somebody tell me. I just watched a documentary about the Holocaust and how they have always pooled their money. I mean, you know what? So. Yeah, I get that. I think
they got big money. They got big time reparations for that, and that wasn't even here. You know what I'm saying? That was overseas. But it's like they give reparations across the board. So you get over here and we give money like they give the Chinese and Asians or whatever, right? Yeah. I mean, all immigrants. See, we're not considered immigrants. We're not considered immigrants. They came over here voluntarily. So because we got kidnapped and taken, and put over here, we ain't eligible.
Woo! Okay. All right. Okay. Do you see what Ramonda said? It passed me. Okay, she said.
Misha said it's not a lot of money that they receive, yet it's significant. And 2, they came to America with money and are white, so of course they were able to continue their lifestyle.
Wow.
I'm here to tell you, man. we're going a little deep. I'm glad the show is about to come to an end.
Okay. Well, listen, Ramonda said, hey, Johnny J and Chrissy J, well, I had to go through all this to get my gun license. So this law that they are passing is very dangerous. Minister Farrakhan really speaks knowledge and quite kept certain people don't like the knowledge this man speaks. Yes, of course. Tamla Jackson Evans, how you doing? Thank you for tuning in.
Knowledge is power.
Yeah, for sure.
So he was empowering. You know what I'm saying? He was empowering people. He is empowering people still.
Yes, he is.
So yeah, that's scary. You don't want to give
that much. Yeah,
like that.
Yeah.
You know,
because then we gonna be knowing a lot of stuff.
And he ain't play no games.
Yeah.
You know, it was like the white folks don't like you.
Yeah, pretty much that's like cut and dry. So,
but people in power have a way of turning that narrative. The same way we have the defund the police situation. We're not saying fire the police.
Yeah.
We're saying hold back some of their money.
Yeah.
You know, until they do what we want them to do. But they flip that narrative like, oh, yeah, I don't like
they want to defund the police. They want to get rid of the police department. That is not even.
Hey, that's the beautiful way they flip the whole script and make us look like
they do.
We're the villains.
That's what they do.
We just want some change, and we just want to recognize for what it is. If you're racist, you're racist.
Right.
You know, you can't tell me that you're my friend and keep all the racist laws.
Right.
So it's like, we just want a little bit of change, but they flip the narrative, whatever, flip it on you real quick.
Exactly.
And a lot of those people that flip that narrative are racist.
Right.
They come out and oh, we're not racist. You guys are just extremists.
Right.
No.
Right. I got 2 black friends. They're my best friends.
Guess what?
Yeah.
We have to be extreme because being nice. That's why we the place we at right now. So we got to be extreme. Extremists. Okay, whatever. I guess I'll be that.
Yes.
But we got to be that because the laws are extreme. And holding us back and putting that glass ceiling on us. So it's like we got to be extreme in order to survive.
Absolutely. Misha, thank you for that. She said The Last Days. Okay, we're going to check that out because around here we don't watch a whole lot of TV, but the Last Days, we're going to have to remember that, Johnny.
I'm going to have to check that one out.
Yeah, for sure. Because, my thing is please, can you, tell us what is it we have to have gone through to be able to get, our 40 acres? That's all we want. That's all we want is our 40 acres and a mule. So, but there is, a city, I think it's in, I want to say Ohio or somewhere that they are giving black people, and it's not a lot of money, but they're giving them their quote unquote 40 acres and a mule. They're giving them money and so they can buy a house or whatever the case may be. So hey, I'm late, but I'll ask y'all what I asked my friend today. Do you think other races, including Caucasians, don't feel the need to respect black people as humans since we are so often killing our own?
No. I mean, well, I'm not going to... I don't like that narrative. I never liked it. I don't like the narrative where they say they don't respect us because we don't respect ourselves. And I think we're shooting ourselves in the foot when we say
that. Yeah.
You know, how you treat us, how they treat us should not be based upon how we treat ourselves.
Right.
White on white crime is real. They just don't call it that.
And see,
Chinese on Chinese crime is real.
Nobody even recognizes
it. Don't see that.
Right.
But black on black, boy, they love to make that a word.
And why do they? Because the reason why they do is because when the police come and kill us or whatever, then they say, but the black people are killing themselves anyway. So they want to make it like it's okay, like we don't care anyway, we're killing ourselves. But you know what? Put us in an oppressed neighborhood with each other and we robbing it. Yes.
It's the same way.
Chinese
it
gangs.
Is. There are Chinese gangs
it's the
that
same.
kill each other.
Yes.
There are white gangs that kill each other. Gangs was based upon white folks.
Exactly.
Ghettos was a government experiment with white people.
See?
Killing each other. But they ain't call it white on white crime.
At all.
They don't call it white on white crime. Matter of fact, they just transferred the word ghetto to black folks and said, but it started with white folks.
Right.
So, this and when you talk about the black on black crime and then you use the black on black to say why that, it's almost like looking in the mirror. You ever look in the mirror, you ever have a mirror on this side and the mirror on that side, and all it does is keep showing reflections. Like you ever looked at that, you see the reflection, like an endless reflection.
Right.
That's what happens when you name black on black crime and you say that this is the reason why they mess with us.
Right.
Because now you got black on black crime, you named it that. We're killing each other. Then you got these people on the other side saying, well, that's why we killing each other.
Right. Because they killing themselves.
Right. So it's almost like we disrespect ourselves right there. And then you have another group of black people that disrespects the people that's disrespecting other black people.
Right.
So it's that mirror that's looking at another mirror that's looking at another mirror.
Right.
So it's like we
just get a bad deal, period.
Yeah, we got a
because
lot to do.
it's the white people are killing the white people too. Like, you know what? Anybody ever watch what is that I be watching all the time? You tell me to stop watching that.
What the
Where
I don't know, the police department thing?
No, I don't watch that. The show where they're trying to paternity court. Listen, let me tell you something. On paternity court, them white people be doing some crazy stuff to each other. They be, sleeping with brothers, be sleeping with their brothers' wives and sisters' wives. It's some crazy stuff. They be killing each other too. It's just that they don't bring that much attention to that.
They don't have a name.
Because
we've given ours a
right.
name. Well, they've given us a
they've
name
given it to us, and we've taken it on and made it a thing. But that's because the police are killing us, and they just like, hey, y'all killing yourself, we killing y'all. It's so it's all the same. What's the difference? I just
think there's a system that created the name Black on Black Crime. They slapped it on us, and they just sat back and watched the system work, and that's basically what's going on.
Right.
So when we say the reason why they killing us, and I don't want to make it sound bad.
Yeah.
I don't want to make it sound as bad as it is, but that's a part of the problem too. That's a part of the problem too. When you say the reason why they don't respect us because we don't respect ourselves, right? That's a part of the problem as well.
Yes.
So that's just my take on it.
Ramonda, yes. Knowledge is power. Yes, and that is something that our kids need to know. Don't be ashamed of being smart. Be smart. It's okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know Johnny will tell you he used to be, smart in school, but he wanted to look like he was tough and bad, whatever. And he was trying to be part of a gang. They was like, man, get somewhere and sit down. You're smart. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Tell your kids that. Keep teaching them that.
Yeah.
Just another way to get the heat off themselves. Yeah. That's it. That's it. For sure.
Amen. Look here, man, I've got to get off of here, man. I'm supposed to be going over and watching Vote Forward. If y'all don't know about Vote Forward, put that in Facebook. Search that right now and go check that out. My homegirl, Keisha Brazil, is over there. She's got an awesome platform that she's been working on the last year or so. Awesome. She's probably talking to Chris Nettles right now. Yeah, she's probably talking to him right now. She comes on Mondays. It used to be 8 o'clock. She changed to 9 o'clock, and I'm mad about that because I used to watch it before we go on.
Right.
But I need to go check that out. Make sure you like her page. Make sure you follow her page. Give her some support. She's doing some great things for Fort Worth. She's pushing our narrative and looking at things from our perspective. So once again, Vote Fort Worth. Y'all go check that thing out, man. Keisha Brazil, man, appreciate what you're doing out there with your platform.
That's it. And listen, y'all, we thank y'all so much for joining us tonight. We appreciate you 100%. Thank you for your comments and participating. Misha, I guess I look at it from a standpoint of people treat you how you treat yourself. Yeah, I mean, for sure. All right, so listen.
Dog it, I done missed it. She's talking about Keisha and Chris were good tonight, which means it's probably over.
So we missed it. Okay.
I'm mad.
Okay. All right. Well, did you put it on? Well, Austin said you put it on record. Yeah, cable.
No,
listen, cable. All right.
I want to hold on just a second. I want to see what
Misha was saying.
I just have to look at which one she was on.
On mine.
On the Caravan of Dreams. I guess I look at it from the standpoint of people treat you how you treat yourself. If my kids see me accepting being disrespected, they'll think they can disrespect me too. So I don't allow that. And if I talk bad about other races, my kids will internalize that too. So I advise we start every moment with love towards everyone. This is true. This is true. But the thing is, there's going to always be black on black crime.
Yeah.
We're not going to wipe it. We'll never wipe it out
to
where it's none.
Right.
So let's take that name off. Let's erase that black on black crime name. And let's not give the people a reason, because if we believe that, then they can use that against us.
Right.
White people can, if we endorse that, then other races can say, somebody can actually kill somebody and say, hey, you know what? Y'all don't respect each other. Right. So we need to take that narrative off. We need to stop saying that about ourselves. So that when they say something like that, we can say that's not true. Because when you say that, that validates them.
You give it power.
Misha said it. You know what I'm saying? Misha said that. So I believe that. That's why I shouted it out there. Misha said y'all don't respect yourself.
100%.
So we need to take that off of ourselves. We need to stop speaking at ourselves. And I understand where you're coming from. I totally understand where you're coming from. But when you say internalize, keep that inside your family. Internalize that. But don't put it out in public for people to carry it around and for other races to use that in order to, harm us.
Right. Right. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much again for joining us. This is the Caravan of Dreams, a redo, and we'll see y'all next Monday, same jazz time.
Same jazz channel.
All right, y'all. Good night.
All right.